What you didn't got yourself?
That happens often. Sometimes you get yourself. You know what we're doing today?
Oh, that's just
That old lady gang.
Kandi and the gang.
okay.
All right, welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight we are reviewing Kandi and the Gang season 1, episode 6. But before we start, D, tell her what to do.
Smash that Bundesliga and I am 6.
6.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay.
6.
Boy.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So we start this episode with some grannies coming in the restaurant. Some fake grannies with these fake booties.
I be seeing them on, they're like social media famous, I guess.
Detroit grannies.
Yeah.
And Mama Joyce telling us some, hey, there you go. There you go.
Joyce be out here wilding.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Everybody else was looking like, Mama Joyce was like, hey.
She be still out here in these streets, Mama Joyce too. Get it, Mama Joyce.
Right. So, child, Chandrika then walked away from the hosting station to talk to Torrin. He like, who watching the front? She talking about who cares? Kept her though, but y'all kept her. She told them about the meeting she had with Kandi and Todd. And she said, first of all, that was Patrick and Melvin, your cousin. Did she say that?
That's not what she said.
You ain't said nothing. You telling
She said nothing.
Right. You was sitting up there looking like scared.
I tell you what, every time I can't think of anybody to come back and share the story the way it actually happened. Now, nobody on nobody's show. When y'all come back with your version of the story, it'd be way different.
Way different. She was
Everybody.
so tough. Torrin was like, you ain't never said that. She was like, I just repeated what they told me. Torrin like, okay, girl. Okay.
You told everybody. Everybody knows. Everybody's looking at her like that. Okay, girl.
Right. So he like, who would have told him that? She was like, I don't know, we talking so much. I say so much. You do. You say a whole lot.
This is the thing. Torrin is now he cool with Philip, so his perspective is gonna be different.
Yep. So she narrowed it down to Patrick, Melvin, Marie, the girl she don't get along with, and Rashad. I don't know where Rashad name even came from.
I don't know what. First of
Cross her
all,
mind.
it don't seem like he gonna be in no mess because he in the kitchen. He don't have time to be knowing what's going on.
Melvin already told you gone with that BS. He told
Patrick has every time Patrick has said something about you, he said it in front of you.
in front of you.
Like, why would he take this one thing and go behind your back? He been having you on blast up until now.
Right. Kandi visit Melvin at Patrick's house. So we find out Patrick is named after Kandi's brother. And she said they have some of the same characteristics.
He ain't going nowhere. Patrick is funny to me.
Patrick,
Mm-hmm.
he is, I can see where, he's adorable. Like a little kid, Melvin is like her son. She didn't say that over and over. So them two, y'all might as well. I'll tell you what though, that apartment is way doper than it looked from the outside. Like the inside.
It's cute. It's very cute. And it's like 2 stories and
yeah.
But I was gonna say when you said that though, that's why they take it so personal because they're so close with Kandi like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you say something in front of them, they taking it personal the same as if you had said it.
Right, if you talking about their mama. Yeah. Yeah. So to give her a tour, and he like, you know, Safari, everything. Safari showed me this. Safari picked this out. Safari did this window. Safari. She like, you is obsessed with Safari. He like, I did eat her spaghetti. They ain't doing that.
Well, that'll do it. Once you eat the spaghetti, you bound to be hooked.
Man.
The spaghetti either gonna be good or not. There ain't no in between.
Well, you know what they say. Don't why you can't eat the spaghetti.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
They always say don't eat a woman's spaghetti because she put drops of her menstrual.
No,
And-
right up.
And that make you hooked. You never heard that?
Well, I'm glad I didn't know that. Now that's nasty.
That's what they say, and that makes you obsessed with them.
But well, who's supposed to eat the spaghetti after that? We all gonna eat, or you just feed it to the?
You feed it to the husband. You've never.
That's nasty.
Wow.
Y'all
Yeah, that's
nasty.
why they say never
Don't do
eat
that to the
spaghetti.
spaghetti. Just put some oregano. Don't do that to the spaghetti.
Nothing. You better eat some chicken spaghetti. Don't do nothing with no red sauce. That's what they say.
Ever? What if you already got him?
He's not obsessed though.
Is he?
And the thing about it, that obsessiveness, like they kill you. You don't really want that either.
No, but I'm not gonna be doing to my
That thing
spaghetti.
like bearing a man's
That's
drawers.
Anyway, moving on. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
You know what I'm talking about, bearing a man's drawers and stuff. Okay. I said just these words. All right.
You bury him, shoot. Then what happened if you want? You had to unbury him. Then what you do? Just throw him in
Bury
the trash?
man's drawers, whatever. He ain't supposed to go nowhere. Girl, he would take your house. Don't you bury them drawers?
I'm just saying, like, is
He
there
getting kicked out the
antidote,
house.
like,
He might be there. Don't bury them drawers.
what if you have to undo it? I don't know that, like, if I unbury it, is that gonna change it? Because now I done made the spell. I don't know if I could undo it by taking
You
unburying
can't.
it.
That's the thing. That's why you can't do stuff
No.
like that. Because you can't undo them spells. You know, if you ever know, you know any witches or they Wiccans. So they tell you that
Probably.
they have to be very careful about their spell. I used to work with this one. That was her religion. She was,
Yeah.
and so she's just like, we can't do no kind of spell to hurt nobody or nothing because it come back on you. So they are very, very careful of what they do, child. Anyway, y'all, we didn't got tone off of this boy. He
Just saying. I might be a little bit traumatized. I don't even know if I want no spaghetti.
So he tells Kandi Safari don't want no people from the restaurant at the party. So she don't want no party. Okay.
She doesn't want, what's her name, Chandrika. Just say that. We've already determined we don't want that. Stop saying everybody.
Chandrika and her dude, because you done already had beef with him, they don't need to be around. Kandi says she can understand that. You know what I'm saying, Chandrika?
I can too. And then from like on Patrick's perspective, I don't need that stress in my life. I don't need to be mixing those two people if I don't have to.
No.
So he's not your baby daddy. He's your ex-boyfriend. Y'all don't gotta go over each other's house no more.
Man. Kandi basically tell him, you know, don't lose who you are trying to please Safari. Okay. And Patrick was like, okay, I'm gonna have a party regardless of what Safari said. Okay, we'll see. We'll see, Patrick. Okay. So
I mean, it's interesting. We usually see it the other way around.
yeah. So Kandi Todd, they meet with Don Juan and Philip. And Don Juan shows them the footage of Brandon and Don making out.
Don Juan stay on his ring. Why do they be in that room when they know that thing is there?
I want to know.
Like, I don't think it's hidden. I think, you know what I'm saying?
It ain't hitting. They're like dumb. But they've been doing this. Back when Patrick and Chandrika was doing it.
Right.
Ain't no
Patrick
consequences.
and Chandrika though are not, I mean, he works the parking lot and they're not boss employees, so.
Same level.
They're on the same level.
That's legal. That's legal. Well, they like this in direct conflict of interest, okay? He the manager. You can't do that. So they like, he don't need to be the GM. This kind of prove he don't need to be the GM. Kandi like, I don't know. We met on the job. Ty was not your boss. It's not the same thing. Why do you think that? It's not the same. So
no, because at the end of the day, it's about he makes a schedule and he can make life very easy for her. Even like giving her like the good schedule. I remember when I was working in a salon and the manager made her roommate the receptionist. And we was like, so that means you gonna be booked first.
Yeah. Make it so you booked up.
Right.
Yeah. They said they're not gonna fire him, but they thinking about moving him to another restaurant location. Okay. So they're gonna talk to him about it.
They better not send him to Blaze. That's a terrible idea. I thought things were working fine at Blaze. Not sending Brandon over there.
Don't send Brandon over there, please. Please. Can you hear that?
No.
Okay. So we got Pebbles, who we don't know, but she is a bartender who helped Brian with his sobriety. Well, she told Don Juan that Brian was stashing wine in his hiding spot that he used to do back in the day. So Don Juan is gonna want to go meet up with Brian. Not much going on. OLG comes in and they talk about the different products, which is good. I mean, you know, it's the seasoning and sauce and salad dressing. So they talking about moving in that direction. I'll try it. I'll try some.
Your birthday them cooked it?
Baby, you know it.
Yeah.
Don't want to do nothing, but you know, yeah.
Now Joyce, I'm sure Joyce could cook, but she probably don't because she got her nails done and stuff. So she probably not gonna do too
Joyce
much.
said, I bought the chick. Did she say y'all done made me spend? You seen Bertha in the kitchen with Melvin.
Yeah.
Joyce came in talking about what she bought at the store.
I don't really be seeing Nora do too much cooking either.
Nora gonna eat though.
I mean,
Bertha the one who be in that kitchen. That's what Melvin.
in the kitchen. That lady is funny to me. I need a dose of that. Like
Bertha.
I would like more of them. I need more of them to read.
Okay. Some ghosts up in here. Okay. So Todd made an announcement that he'll go work in the kitchen if everybody else join him in the kitchen. So that's what they're gonna end up doing. Don Juan, he meets with Brian, okay? He tells them what Pebbles, her concern, and he asked her, are you drinking? And he like, I drink wine. And he said, look here, his goal was never to stop drinking, okay? Not all together, okay? Because he still want to have his wine, okay? And he did have a little bit of tequila last month, okay? But he said, this is progress. He said, because I went from just drinking wine, it used to be a gallon of vodka a day, an 8-ball of cocaine a day, 5 to 6 Adderall pills. So, you know, what he said.
How expensive is that habit? See, I don't know how much any of these things cost. Like, I can't even really tell you, like a gallon of vodka got to be somewhere, even the cheap shit got to be somewhere around $60-some for a gallon.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you could catch something special on for $40, but every day, that's a lot. That's a lot. And then an
That's a
8 ball,
lot.
I can't even begin to guess how much that costs, but every day.
A day. A day. Yeah.
But I also feel like, Brian, I hear what you're saying, that the goal was never to quit and all of that. But if you was doing an 8 ball a day plus a gallon of vodka plus Adderall and all of that, you're gonna need more help than just making egg rolls.
Yeah.
There's some other stuff going on. That's crazy. He was trying to kill himself.
It's a wonder he didn't. That's a lot. His body took a lot. And here's about it. You don't know what damage all of that did. Like,
you still don't know what that
now,
did to your body. You better, I
Yeah.
mean, golly.
like Natalie Cole. Remember Natalie Cole died?
And what do
All that
do?
damage she had did.
I mean, alcohol is depressant, so that bring you down, and then cocaine bring you up. And then what do Adderall do? Make you focus? It's a wonder his brain didn't explode.
His heart didn't give
And
out.
his heart.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Brian. He a little guy.
Well, Don Juan was like, look here, I don't want to be the person. I don't want to be the person that don't check on you and then something happened. So I'm
And his homegirl too, like, I feel you know, you like, I don't want to tell his business, but I mean, I want to not do nothing, and then he end up dead somewhere.
But here's the thing. You wasn't afterwards having a glass of wine. You stashing.
You're hiding it. Yeah.
That's more than I had a glass of wine.
That's different than yeah.
Yeah. Brian tells him about his sister killing himself and all of that. And I don't think Juan knew all of that and how bad it was for him. They need to keep an eye on Brian. They really do. They need to keep an eye on him. So
and then, I mean, they suspended it for 2 weeks, so
you don't know what right. That triggered over some BS too.
Over some nonsense.
So Safari, she come over to Patrick house. She done bought him plants and rugs and pillows for this little calming space. What your boy call it on Black Ink? I don't know, because I ain't remember. But she got
equanimity.
Yeah.
He made him an equanimity.
Yeah, he got one of those spots up in the crib. He told me, I'm so glad I picked Safari over touring because her style is fantastic. Okay. I'm like, okay, represent.
It would be called Fantastico, if I could think of a word.
Fantastico. That's what he said. Yes, Fantastico. Kandi, he told her that Kandi said that he was losing his authentic self and he should have the party. So he gonna have the party and you going to support me. And she was like, okay. And I'm like, she said okay because Kandi.
The cameras was rolling and Kandi is the one that's
yeah, that's why she said okay. But in the confessional, she told me it ain't better not be no Chandra up in there. Okay, she ain't doing that. She ain't telling me.
But none of us think Chandrika should be there. Plus the fact that Chandrika got a stank ass attitude. You over here accusing Patrick of stuff he didn't do. Like, we ain't even really cool. Why do you need to
Patrick
come to
and Melvin, you can't come up in my house, girl. Meanwhile, Chandrilla going around the hospital, accusing people.
She was at the hospital, girl.
I mean, child, restaurant. I didn't put the girl in the hospital. Child, she going around the restaurant accusing people of telling that mess to Kandi and Tide, child. So she going around eliminating everybody, okay? Everybody but Brandon, the one person who said it. She blaming everybody else. Let me tell you something. They were real cool about it, but that won't go down in real life. In real life, because this is play.
Well, this is why they shouldn't have did that in the first place.
That's why they should have just told her. In real life, you would have walked up to Marie, who already don't like you, and you would have been like, did you tell Kenny and Todd? She would have been like,
bitch,
don't come with me that mess. I don't play them games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? saying? Like it would have got real nasty.
Marie would be like, I don't like you to your face.
Right.
I don't have to go, you know.
Who said that? Because I see, I come here just to do my job. I don't come here.
I mean, she do so much talking, girl. You know you said it. I don't even know, like, what difference do it make who said it? You said
Right.
it.
You said it.
And if you didn't say that, you just said plenty of other stuff. So the point is, girl, stop doing what you're doing. Stop spreading negative stuff around the, you know, go stand at the thing and greet the people. What are you doing?
Do that. She ain't working. She ain't set her ass in that spot one time. But still talking about you want your job. No, you don't. No, you don't. Well, Don
Oh,
Kandi.
to be acting like that. Like,
And that's the thing, she ain't no kid.
Hell, like you acting like a teenager.
That part. Don Juan come in, he check up, ask Rashad how everything going. Rashad like, look, your girl going around here questioning everybody. I don't know what she on. He said he gonna handle it. So he called her outside regarding this little witch hunt that she on.
Now you back outside. Is it even tomorrow yet? Or you went back outside the same day?
Man.
I thought outside before.
He asked her about it, you know, she denied again that she said any of that. And he was like, well, what if I tell you I'm the one who told Kandi and Ty? And then he showed her the video. Now she's sitting up there looking stupid. She like, oh, that was the day of the meeting. I said that, but
I was repeating
what was related to me. No. You said you didn't say that. I just asked you that. And then you said you ain't say it. Are you sure you ain't say it? I ain't say it. Now you like, I said it. Now you trying to throw Melvin and them back under the bus. See, y'all better watch that girl. I don't even know why she's still working there. She told my Melvin say it all the time. I just said it. I want other people to admit that they said it too.
Melvin says what all the time?
That Kandi and Ty don't care. He ain't said that. I believe what Patrick said, that they were busy doing other stuff. They probably can't be at the restaurant all the time.
All the time, yeah.
That. Once again, to me, you could have went on and fired her at that moment for
right then.
Right, just been done with it.
You just got in trouble and you back outside.
You back outside. You causing mayhem in my restaurant instead of doing your job.
And not just that, the people that work there don't want no parts of it. They're like, girl, I don't.
But we don't play that.
We don't want to get into that.
That's crazy. Well, OLG came to work in the kitchen, y'all.
If I said it, am I gonna tell you?
Not you, especially.
Or am I gonna say no?
Y'all clearly don't like each other. You lucky she ain't bust you upside.
No, but I mean anybody. Like if I said it, if I was the one that told it, would I just
told Kandi no? No. She crazy. So OLG come to work in the kitchen. They put on their hair nets and all that. And one of the producers, Tap, Bertha, it was like near her lower back. Child, she turned the wrong way to fight. Oh, don't touch her. You ain't got no money, no feel, okay? She playing that.
Child, she turned around like in slow motion. You just almost got slapped.
What she said, did he touch your precious? She said, my precious up here. He almost touched. So Ty and Kenny, they pulling up, they late as usual. Ty gonna make a comment and say he don't like coming to the restaurant because he gonna pick out everything that's not right. So he'd rather not come. How about fix the shit that ain't right?
I don't want a business that I don't want to go to. That sounds crazy. That sounds
I'm gonna see everything wrong. What do you mean? What do you mean? Pick out everything.
What's wrong is y'all don't have a generator. Well, that don't fall on the staff, Todd, though. That falls on you. So why don't you work on that?
And you need to be in there. If you come up in there and them dishes is nasty and stuff behind the bars, if y'all, it's like that because ain't nobody saying nothing to them.
When you have teenagers in your house, have you ever gone like a few days without going in their room? And then you
And
go
then
in
be
there
mad.
and be like, clearly, I'm gonna have to stop in here more
Right.
often.
Yeah, you sound like a fool, Todd. But child, and Bertha, she supposed to be the manager, but you know, she ain't having none of that shit. She ain't having it. She already talking about she was gonna write Ty and Kandi up ass off being late.
Then she can fire her. She wants to.
Everybody get their little kitchen assignments of what they gonna do.
She said, now, if you knew you had a doctor's appointment, you should have told me that yesterday before I could
That's
know
what she said.
Huh.
And she's right. She's right. Absolutely. Don't play with her. Y'all made her the manager.
I know how she know how the thing's supposed to work. Y'all got her all the way messed up.
Mama Joyce said Todd don't realize how much work is done in that kitchen. And if it weren't for Kandi, he would have fired Melvin a long time ago. But he know Kandi, she know Kandi would give him hell. So that's
and who was gonna whoop that ass? Did she say Patrick was gonna get in that ass? Somebody was gonna
yeah. And Bertha say, and Melvin would have beat that ass. If you would have fired him, Melvin was gonna beat that. And I still believe, Todd, Melvin will beat that ass. So you might want to try.
That ain't gonna happen. He's not gonna be fired. So ain't nobody worried about that.
Right. Todd and Bertha sitting up there eating in the kitchen and stuff. She about to get fired too.
Smoking cigarettes.
She said, I'm finna take my cigarette break.
What you gonna say? And Bertha, stop smoking. I'm worried.
Right. Come on now. They don't even understand the operational side of their business. And that's a problem. That's a problem, Kandi and Todd. Y'all don't even get that part. Todd come in there acting like he knew what he was doing. He was in there messing up. The food was going out cold, but he rather say what y'all ain't doing instead of trying to get it together, you know.
Well, first he was like, roll eggs, this is easy. This is how y'all mess this up.
To them people started coming in, it was easy. Was doing prep. It wasn't easy when the crowd.
It was time to work it, yeah.
Yeah. Kandi and Mama Joyce, they went to Safari Spa. Okay. They was giving Mama a non-surgical.
That's why you need an expo though, because when you got an expo, they tell you this missing, that's missing. Come on, where's this at? They organize what's before it goes out of the kitchen. I didn't see nobody doing that. That Don Juan is not an expo.
He wasn't doing that. Don Juan, they was done. So Kandi took her mama to Safari's spa to get her mom a non-surgical butt lift.
Mama Joyce had her whole ass out. She was out here with her whole.
She had her whole ass out. And Bertha asked her what they do, stick a needle in your butt. I'll tell you, Bertha give me my whole life. I can't believe she had her whole booty out there like that.
For a long time. Like we watched it get smushed and sucked on and all kinds of stuff was going on.
So Kandi is sitting up there questioning Safari about Patrick and oh girl, like they've been together a year. She wanted to take it slow, but Patrick talking about having kids. Like, don't do that, Patrick. Don't do that.
And Safari had a really interesting version of the story. She cleaned it up real nice for Kandi, though, didn't she?
Did she about the housewarming? She was like, oh no, he can do it. That's not what you said. That's not what you said, Chandrilla. That ain't what you said.
You called girl.
Yeah. And she bring up Chandrilla.
I mean, they seem to be similar personalities, to be honest. Very bossy and kind of obnoxious. I thought I liked her in the beginning. Maybe, I was impressed with her little job, what have you.
That's what it was.
Career and all of that. Now I'm like,
Well, she said, she bring up Chandrilla and she said she don't like me. And she's like, I ain't know she ain't like you. No. Y'all don't like each other because of Patrick, whatever. Y'all ain't never had no interaction, I don't believe. She
I
said,
just don't, I mean, Safari, do you really have a reason to not like her though?
she the ex.
Like it was, yeah.
Y'all didn't have no interaction.
It
Now
wasn't.
Patrick and her and Chandrika do had some word, so I could see them not getting along. But I don't think Chandrilla and this girl even deal with each
It
other.
wasn't no crossover, that's it. I think with her homeboy,
Patrick
first of all, I
talking
don't think
crazy.
Patrick and Chandrilla were ever like officially a thing, but then when she got with old dude, Patrick was feeling away. And then Safari came in the picture. So why you have such a problem with her when they were already broke up before you came in the picture?
Right. I mean, she can't come to the party, but that is what it is.
It is what it is, yeah.
Well, she's saying the confessional, she's not controlled, she just demand respect.
No, you're controlling.
Anyway, Mama Joy's butt look a hot mess when that was all done. I think
I didn't get it.
she needed bigger cups. It seemed like the suction cup like pulled up a piece, but it seemed like she need a bigger suction.
Yeah, but how long did that last? Yeah, I don't want a cone booty. Like now she got a cone in the middle of her ass. And then it seemed like kind of high up. Maybe you should have pushed them cones down a little bit.
It was like her butt cheeks wasn't fitting in the thing. It didn't. That lasted what, long enough to take a picture? I don't know, child.
I don't know.
She said, Mama Joy said she had to come back a couple more times, so I don't know. I bet you her butt hurt when she went home, lay down.
It probably had bruise on it, but you know what? Mama Joyce got a good body. She's 70 what?
She said 77 or something like that.
Okay.
Philip and Dawan, they meet with Brandon. They show him the videos. They show him the video up front. Why you ain't just do that with Chandrilla? They show him the video. And Dawan asked if him and Dom in a relationship. He like, we've been together outside on a date, you know. No, last week, y'all made it official.
You was a whole girlfriend, boyfriend last week.
Right. You was sitting up there at the thing, letting people know you was spending the night at our house. Now y'all just been outside. And
considering y'all was caught on tape kissing, you should have just said, yeah.
Right.
I mean, it ain't gonna make you look no. So you just making out with the bartenders then? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, just
right.
Say, yeah.
So they asked him, now how we gonna make this work? You know, and he said, well, I'm not opposed to her having her work at another restaurant. Dude, they was looking at it like, now you gonna get us in trouble because we gonna send her to That's not how that works. That's not how that works. He gonna say, oh, well, we can shut off all communication at work. No, y'all clearly can't. You can't.
You have to communicate at work.
Right.
You're the boss. You have to communicate with everyone.
And then Philip let them know, look, the staff has already identified that this right here is a thing. This has been okay. And they want him to think about going to Blaze. Like, and you ain't got too long because we let you think, but basically this is what it's gonna be. I would have sent him back over there to the other OLG. I don't know how far Blaze is, but he can't go to Blaze. He can go to the other location of OLG. Or I'll just fire him.
Not as a GM.
Sorry.
You can't be a GM at Blaze.
Right.
You can like take a step down.
Yep.
He needs to take a step down anyway. He needs to be in training.
He needs, I would fire him. I don't even like him. Brandy show up at Dawn rehearsal, interrupt the rehearsal, walk in. Why would you walk in? Why you just ain't stand outside the door? Why did you walk in and interrupt the whole thing? The rehearsals are closed. Ain't nobody supposed to be in there. She said you got her out here looking all crazy and everything, just walking in. He tell her about the footage, and he said there's mention of me going to Blaze or you going to Blaze, and she like, I'm not going to Blaze. Blaze is too far. And
Did nobody mention that? He said that. Nobody said
They ain't
that.
mentioned that. He said that. He was like, I mean, is it that important to you? Because you know, you got other things going on. Child. He was like,
I mean, but they clearly didn't have that conversation.
oh,
You know what I'm saying? Brandon and Don, when they decided that they were gonna be official, clearly they didn't have that discussion. Like, so what
Clearly.
happens if this gets out?
right. So Dom is like, so you want me to go so you can stay? That's not what I said. No, you said she could go. That's what you said.
Immediately, first idea.
Yeah, that was the first thing that came to your mind. I ain't opposed to having her go.
There's a whole conversation going on that she's not privy to. She has no idea.
Then you went to, or do you want to say it's not working and stop doing what we doing? She like, so you dumping me?
You could break up.
I thought he would really like this girl. Now he acting like, oh, my job, I gotta go. Not even my job at risk. Just go to another location.
Yeah. What if she would have said, okay, well then let's break up?
She should have. She should.
Because that's how I would have felt. I would have felt like, I mean, if that's an option, then I guess we might as well break up.
Right. She probably will after she watched this. He like, that's not what I said. We just need to watch how we conduct ourselves. Y'all can't do that because y'all.
They said no. They said no.
That should have been your mindset. We know you can't do that. The thing is, you gotta go, Brandon.
I've been in that situation before. It wasn't gonna work. I had to wait until that was no longer a thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't gonna work.
No. She got in her feelings because she was getting ready to go. She was like, all right, big dog. And she tried to dap him up like this, you know.
Yeah, we're
give
just
me
cool
a hug.
now.
He like, yeah, give me a hug. She was like, we ain't at work, but I'm at work. Interrupting.
Where you just showed up and you weren't supposed to be here.
And that's how that episode ended. So I hope she hear all this shit that he did because he just played her ass to the left.
I think he's just not that bright. I think he
He's
just
not.
like was saying like I think he likes her. He just was saying whatever in the moment, like, you know what I'm saying, just because he's not.
That's horrible. Well, next week, child, it's the housewarming party, and Shadrilla and her dude look like they standing outside the party. I'm trying to understand what's going on. I don't know.
I don't know why I would ask my dude to do that. Hey, let's go to a party at my ex-boyfriend's house.
Right. That sounds crazy. Now you talking about, well, then that's where you need to be.
You remember the one that you almost got into a fight with? Corey.
Come on. Come on. Well, that's how that one ended. Then you coming to close us out? Come on. Tell them what happened. Oh, let me kiss it.
No.
Okay, we'll wait till we get off camera.
In front of everyone.
I've seen it.
Tell them what to do.
Smash that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.
All right.
All right, y'all. See you on the
Bye.
next.